Hey everybody, how's it going? Zozo here, and I'm bringing you guys a new video. So, this video, I'm going to talk about some really important things that you guys really should listen to and know. And pretty much, if you didn't know already, I'm not an SB anymore. I tweeted out last night that I'm not an SB. Me, Bud, and Arceus, you guys know us, we're all in each other's videos. We're all really good friends. On Twitter, we're the squad. Everybody knows us as the squad. We are all not an SB anymore, and I'm going to be straight up with you guys and tell you everything that happened, because I know some people are going to try to alter the story, and I don't think it's a Call of Duty clan, so it's not that important to alter the story. I'm not worried about my reputation or anything, because I don't really think I did anything wrong. So pretty much this started maybe, I don't know, a week ago probably. And so pretty much what happened is there's a manager called Cranks, and for some reason SB is the only clan I've ever seen do this. SB lets the managers have like leader access to everything, as if they're leaders, but they're just managers who don't deserve leadership. There's a couple managers like Scaffa who I really respect, and Scaffa's a cool person. And he's a manager, and he deserves everything he has. But there's one manager named Cranks, and so Cranks is pretty immature. We joined his game, and so pretty much, we were just going for shots and stuff. And Cranks has a jailbreak. He doesn't really tell people he has a jailbreak, but I'm gonna tell you guys he has a jailbreak. And so pretty much he's doing an open lobby with some fans off Twitter, and he was using his jailbreak. And so he had an EV code, which if you turned it on, you had EV. And I didn't know this. I knew he had a jailbreak. I didn't know he was using the EV code. And I was going for select fire shots. And the EV code was, if you press down on the D-pad, you turn on EV. And you can hit shots and stuff. And they do this online. They do this everywhere. And I didn't know that they were doing it until I was going for a select fire shot. And just when I went for the select fire shot, I accidentally nicked down. I hit down on the D-pad by accident when I was going for the shot, and then I hit it, and I was like, oh shit, I hit. And I didn't think anything of it until I was like, wait, I just touched down on the D-pad, and then I hit the shot right away. And I was kind of confused, because I knew he had a JB, so I was like, is he seriously doing this in his own open lobby? That's kind of gay. And so I just, next round, I pressed down on my D-pad, and sure enough, I hit another shot really easily. And I was also kind of suspicious, because Cranks was hitting shots, like, every round, and he wasn't even shooting on the guy, because Cranks sucks at trick-shotting. No offense to him. I mean, he's not supposed to be good at trick-shotting. He's not a player, so I'm not talking trash on him like that, like he's a bad player, because he's not a player, so I'm not talking trash, but he doesn't have the best timing because of the fact that he's not a player. So, he wasn't even shooting on the guy, and he would hit a shot. So I was like, oh, okay, and so I only hit down on the D-pad twice, and in the chat, he started screaming at me, like, don't turn on EB, and shit like that, and then and ever since then, he seems to hold a grudge, I guess, because, like, ever since then, I feel like he just hasn't liked me, just because of that single incident. And so that kind of started it. And then yesterday, me, Bud, and Arceus, we were all just fooling around in the chat like we always do. We're really goofy people. We just talk. We have fun. We make fun of people, but it's all in a joking matter. We're always like JK, Illy, you know, and stuff like that. We always do that, and everybody knows that we're joking. All the members are fine with it. I've never had a member complain to me saying that's not cool. I've never had anybody do that. It's all jokes and giggles and everything like that. Everybody knows that. But Cranks, I guess just because he was holding a grudge on me, and Bud was pressing D-pad down too when I told him that it was a thing. But Bud was in the open lobby and he did it too. So, but Bud can tell his own story in a different time. I'm just telling mine. And so me and Bud were just fooling around, and I guess Cranks took this as an opportunity to say, like, if I see any more of that shit, I'm kicking you from the chat. And so we just kept doing it because we were like, I doubt he's serious. Like, there's no way someone's actually that, like can't handle a joke and stuff like that. And so we just kind of kept fooling around and stuff, and he muted us in the chat. And we did stop a bit, and he didn't mute us yet. He told me, he was like, I'm actually serious. he delete like the messages in the chat,
Oh my god.
or I'm gonna kick you from the chat and stuff like that. And so it's like, okay, whatever. And I told him, you know what, like, it's not, like, if someone's actually taking that shit seriously, then they have emotional issues, like, because we're telling you that we're joking, but if they're still taking it seriously, like, that's kind of stupid, and you need help. And so that was that. And I just deleted my messages. It was all cool. I was like, okay, sorry, I didn't mean to offend anybody. If I did, whatever. I deleted all my messages, and then, like, so 45 or 30 minutes passed, something like that. I didn't say a word in the chat because we were playing in a 6-man. We weren't really worried about the chat anymore. And all of a sudden, I look, and I'm just looking at the chat. I'm reading, and all of a sudden, it tells me that I'm not allowed to send messages anymore, and that I'm muted in the chat. And so this is 30 minutes after all of that shit happened. And that, like, and I deleted all my messages. I said sorry. He still muted me 30 minutes later. It wasn't even, like, right away. He just straight up muted me. I was like, oh, okay. Whatever. And I just PM'd me. I was like, oh, I don't know why I got muted and shit. And then he didn't respond. Because, I don't know, he's just being immature. And then, Wills, and I messaged Wills, and I was like, yo, I got muted in the chat, I don't know why. And then, he was like, oh, just go talk to Cranks. I was like, he's being immature, he's not responding. And I told him Wills that, and then Wills was like, okay, well, whatever. And then Arceus finally tweeted out something about it, about how, like, the leaders are immature. And Wills got mad at Arceus, and he was like, I'll unmute in the chat, just delete the tweet. And Wills was just trying to make SB's reputation not go to more shit than what it already is. And I understand that. I'm not mad at him for that. So that's pretty much that, and then we all got unmuted. Then we kind of came in the chat, we're like, Jesus Christ and shit, we're like, and I said fucking hell, and that's like the only thing I said in the chat. I just got unmuted, and I was like, fucking hell, and I said it was 40, like, I just randomly came back after 45 minutes, was muted after I deleted everything like he asked me to. I don't understand. And then I didn't say anything more than those 2 messages. And then all of a sudden, Bud got kicked, then Arceus got kicked, and I wasn't kicked yet, and I was like, and I just typed a question mark, and then I got kicked. And then, like, Wills and Cranks deleted me on Skype, and they unfollowed me on Twitter and stuff like that, and all that stupid shit, all the crap that, like, that doesn't matter that much. But that's pretty much how it went down. I was kind of sitting there, and right before Wills deleted me on Skype, I was like, I really don't understand how you can let, how leaders and managers, like, they are managers, they're not even leaders, how, in a 200K team can be so immature and be so bad at, leadership. And I told him that, I was like, I honestly don't understand. And he didn't respond, and then he deleted me and all that stuff. And it's all just a lot of it is just they're immature people. I don't really have a problem with Wills. I mean, he's the leader that talked in the chat the most. And so, I mean, I respect him as a person. He leads SB good. And then Chills and Sway, they've never talked in the chat once. They really don't care about the members that much. But, I mean, they're good leaders. They run SB good. They're not, I'm not trying to trash talk them a ton or anything like that. I don't have anything against Chills and Sway. I've literally never even talked to them, honestly. They're just because they don't talk in the chat. But I'm not trying to down talk them at all because I don't want to be the guy that trash talks the leaders after he leaves. Wills, I mean, I don't really have a problem with him other than that one incident where he just, I don't know, he's just being a douche, that the day I got kicked, and I don't know. But the person I really do have a problem with is Cranks, and he's just an immature person. I can't do anything about it. I mean, I can't do anything about his immaturity, but I really don't think that him having access to, like, he's the host of the Skype chat, like, he has host privileges to Skype chat, and with his immaturity, he always kicks people, and then Wills has to re-add him and stuff like that. And it's stuff like that, and it's all this shit that he shouldn't have access to stuff like that, because, I mean, if you're going to have a team with 200k and you're going to let someone very immature run it, then I just don't think that that person deserves the role that they're in. Now, like I said, I don't want to be the guy that trash talks the clan after he leaves. SB was very fun. I really enjoyed being in SB. I'm not going to beg them for my spot back because I don't care that much. I'm already in another team. I haven't announced it yet, and neither has that team. And so, I mean, you guys will see that later on Twitter, but I really feel like you guys deserve this video for me explaining why I'm not in SB, because the minute I tweeted out, me and Bud and Arceus, the minute we tweeted out, we're no longer a part of SB. I mean, our Twitters went crazy because every person, thank you for all the people that tweeted at us, but every person was tweeting at SB with hate and saying, you just dropped your 3 best players, I don't know what you're doing. And for all the people, thanks for telling us that we were the best players in SB, but also don't hate on SB too much. They're trying to do what's best for the team. I don't feel like what some of the things that they do are the best for the team, but they're trying, and SB recently is getting over a lot of hate. They still get it because of the fact that for a long time they wouldn't upload, and what they would upload were like crappy clips and crappy episodes and stuff like that. And they're trying to make a comeback, but I know it's hard and stuff like that. And I just feel like, I don't know, they are making a lot of mistakes which aren't helping their reputation. And I can see, and now that I see how they act in those situations, I do understand why they have the reputation that they do have. But that's all I want to talk about it. I don't want, like I said, I'm not trying to be the guy that leaves the clan and like gives hate to all the leaders and stuff. I'm sorry for the hate that SB got on Twitter last night because of us 3 tweeting out we're no longer a part of SB. I'm sorry about that. I mean, I didn't ask anybody to hate on you guys, and it's probably not too much more hate than you guys already get on a daily basis. So I am sorry. And for Cranks, him personally, I don't like him as a person. He starts off seeming pretty nice, and then pretty quick he gets mean. And he starts off by trying to act like your friend, and then he's not. And I don't like him as a person. Does he not deserve the leadership role that he has? No, I don't think he's a good leader. He's very immature, like I said. But I'm not going to sit here and hate on him 24/7. This is pretty much the only time I'm going to talk about it. I really don't care that much. It's Call of Duty Clan, like I said. But a lot of people asked for the video, so I needed to make it for you guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the video. And like I said, I'm being 100% honest with you guys. Like I was saying, like the SB members and the leaders, they have a JB. Like they all have JBs. They all do ASs, and they all do they do Road to a Kill Cam with EB. They all do it together, and I'm just telling you guys this to be 100% honest, because that's part of the thing that I had to fight. I'm not trying to like expose SB, and that's why the only specific name that I am releasing that has the JB and for a fact does it is Cranks, but he doesn't really matter because he doesn't hit clips. He's not going to come out with an episode. And I'm not trying to expose anybody, and I'm not the type of person to do that because I don't care that much. And yeah, I mean, I'm sorry for the big ramble. I probably repeated stuff a lot. I'm just sitting here playing free-for-all. I'm a really shitty free-for-all player. I'm just sitting here playing and just talking. So I'm sorry if I said a lot. I tend to do that, and I always try to cut out my videos, but I feel like I do it a lot. And I just hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm just trying to take up some time here and let this game finish up. But if you guys have any more questions, contact me on Twitter. It's honestly the easiest way to contact me. Because, I mean, I'm on Twitter all the time, no matter what. Because, as you guys know, I go to school online. So, like, I'm on my phone, and I can look at Twitter. And then when I'm not on there, I have a couple computers. So, one computer usually has Twitter open, and the other computer usually has YouTube and Skype and stuff open. So, easiest way to contact me is over Twitter. And please don't ask for DM. My DMs are fucking insane. Because I'll follow a kid because he's like, oh, DM me, DM. And I'm like, okay, whatever, I'll follow him, I'll DM him, I don't have a problem with that, it's not that big of a deal to me. If he wastes my time, I'll just unfollow him later, whatever. Then he asked me a civil question and stuff like that, I'm like, okay. And I don't need to unfollow him right away, it's not that important to me. And then all of a sudden, he starts spamming me. And I follow a lot of people, as you guys know, and today I'm doing a big unfollow spree. So, I'm fucking... I don't know, I'm gonna unfollow a shit ton of people. I follow 7,000 people. I'm gonna try to follow maybe 500. So I'm unfollowing about 6,500 to 7,000 people. Which is pretty crazy. It's gonna take a lot of time. But I'm just gonna do it. There's websites that help you unfollow people, I'm pretty sure. So I'm gonna use those probably. But I do hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm just gonna end the video here. Make sure to drop a like and a comment. I understand if this video gets some hate from some of the SB members. I don't have anything against any SB members, personally, except for Cranks. All the other leaders are good leaders. All the members are good people. They all hit good clips, and I mean, I hope you guys do well and stuff like that. I'm still in touch with a lot of the SB members. I'm still playing on my SB account right now, just because of the fact that I don't have like a solo account. The only solo account that I had, I don't have it anymore. I don't know what happened to it. I think I got banned or something. I'm not sure. But, hope you guys do enjoy. And, I don't know. I'll see you guys later. Make sure to contact me on Twitter if you got any questions. This has been Vezel, and I'm out. Peace.